Hello friends, welcome back to historic Butler Cabin. As you can see, Hideki and the boys wrap things up. They're doing sake shots with Justin at the bar across town. But me, somebody just threw me the keys and said, Jimmy boy, you lock up this year. The boys over at State of Louisville, they asked me if I would stick around, maybe discuss the happenings over the last week. And since I have nothing to do over the next, 6 months except for flex the golden pipes, drink some brown water, and play the par 3 course in my backyard, I figured, heck, why not? Just throw a dog a bone. So, in light of that, let's discuss a tradition unlike any other, the transfer portal. Folks, it's official. He has a stroke more majestic than Magnolia Lane, and his prodigious length is sure to be the talk of the offseason in Louisville, Kentucky. If you need three-point shooting, I know a guy. Chris Mack and the Cardinals have officially locked down Noah Locke out of Florida. In 3 seasons, Locke has made twice as many three-point shots as Louisville made in the entire 2020-2021 season, and that's why Chris Mack locked him down. But in addition to that, Locke says that he switched to Louisville because he wanted to find a place where he could play more on the ball. Now, my fellow patrons, if you're anything like me, the offseason for Louisville basketball has been a bit like following the leaderboard at Augusta on a Sunday afternoon. The vision board in my room has featured a kaleidoscope of colors as I've tried to dissect what the heck Chris Mack has going on down there on Floyd Street. Luckily for you, my fair friends, I have mapped out what the Louisville roster looks like should Carlik Jones and David Johnson remain in the NBA draft. Starting down low, Malik Williams will be joined for his 5th season in the front court by rising sophomore Gabe Wisnitzer and true freshman Roosevelt Wheeler. At the 4, Jalen Withers and JJ Traynor can finally return to their natural position at the 4 spot. Now here's where things start to get complex. Samuel Williamson returns as the starter at the 3, and he will be joined by Quinn Slazinski, as well as Miami sharpshooter Matt Cross and rising freshman star Mike James. Williamson soaked up a lot of minutes last season and will be relied on as one of the better players on this team, while Slazinski played a surprising 21 minutes per game last year. Cross and James are presumably too good to just keep on the bench all season, so it'll be interesting to see how things play out at the 3 and the 4 spots. Finally, Louisville fans, you have a player in Dre Davis who started most of the season at the 3, but he's definitely valuable as a 2 guard as well. In addition to that, Louisville adds L. Ellis, who is an explosive and dynamic combo guard. Add in Locke and transfer Jared West, and all of a sudden you have a backcourt who is extremely capable regardless of if Carlik Jones returns or not. Last year's Louisville basketball roster was talented, but they honestly looked like a bunch of guys warming up at Seneca Park in a 30-mile-per-hour wind. The fact that Chris Mack went out and got 3 guys that shot over 40% from beyond the arc last season is impressive. You know who's having no issues beyond the arc this season? Donovan Mitchell. Basketball purists will scoff at the idea, but Donovan Mitchell should be considered as one of the top 3 NBA MVP candidate choices right now. Last week, Mitchell averaged 41 points a game, and keep in mind that his team still has the NBA's best record. We talk a lot of sports here at State of Louisville, but I'd be remiss if I didn't discuss the fact that Louisville's first legitimate professional sports team since the Kentucky Colonels played their first game on Saturday night in front of a crowd of 5,000 people during the middle of a pandemic. Just like Louisville City FC, it appears that Racing Louisville is going to be a team that's in contention from the start. Finally, if you need me this week, you can find me celebrating Louisville Taco Week. Get ready to screenshot this right now or visit TacoWeekLouisville.com to get your pass today.